Okay, so a while back when Forgotten Land was first revealed, I made a joke theory that the monkey was one of the 4 heroes of yore. I assume you're all familiar with the Void Termina memory theory, which is that Void's outer body is just a memory or amalgamation of memories, which is like my upgraded version of that theory. Because when his body disappears, the same effect as when his memory weapons Why did I make this script so terribly? Because when his body disappears, the same... Because his body disappears, the same as the memory weapons he summons. Strangely, there's a lot of evidence for this joke actually being true using this theory. Same color, same body type, probably existed alongside the ancients. This is what we knew before the game came out. And when the game actually got released, we got even more evidence in the form of Phantom Gorimondo. He's nearly the same color as Void's soul, which had always been a weird color for him. Now, Phantom Gorimondo isn't the real Gorimondo. It's a fabrication made by Fecto Forgo, and the colors are from Elphilis himself. But any other color would have made more sense for Gorimondo. Even stranger, he has the same shockwave attack as Void's soul, a very specific attack, and he didn't even have shockwaves in his normal state, so why would they give him upgraded shockwaves? Fortunately, everything falls flat with there not being any mention of his past or being a hero in his bio. They can be as vague as they want, but they can't just not mention anything related to him being one of the 4 heroes of yore, if he was. One last thing, however, Gorimondo shares a lot of traits with King Dedede, who is one of the more likely candidates for the 4 heroes, so you never really know. But it begs the question, why? Why make such a big red herring for one of the least important characters being one of the most important characters? And was it even intentional in the first place? And only as I was writing the script, I realized the answer. While no one seems to credit it, Void Termina's outside phases make Star Allies the first 3D Kirby game outside of spin-offs. So what we see here is probably just HAL making their first attempt at a 3D boss, while still giving it lore significance, of course. So what we see in Gorimondo, yet another look into the first look into 3D bosses, they wanted something easy to work with, and something that would also give us a sense of familiarity. If Gorimondo actually ends up being one of the 4 heroes of yore, I'm going to have to think of something really crazy to do, because I already said if Among Us got in Smash, I would run into a wall, and if Everyman ended up being the Knight in Deltarune, I would faceplant into the hardwood floor. So I'm going to need some help figuring out what to do with this. Join me next time, where I complain about Cloverlean like a little baby. Like and subscribe.